Hi everybody! Today we are looking at this geometry problem. Have you ever looked at a 3D geometry problem and just wanted to skip it entirely? I completely get it. Finding the surface area of a pyramid looks like a nightmare of formulas and weird angles. But what if I told you that you don't even need to memorize a complex surface area formula for this? By the end of this video, you are going to see exactly how to solve this right square pyramid problem just by knowing the area of a basic square and a basic triangle. It is really that simple. Let's dive in. Okay, first things first. What are we actually looking at here? The problem asks for a surface area of a right square pyramid. Let's break that name down so it makes sense. The word square tells us the base. The floor this thing is sitting on is a perfect square. The word right doesn't mean correct. It means the tip of the pyramid, the apex, is perfectly centered directly above the middle of that square base. It's perfectly balanced, standing right up. Now, surface area is just the total space on the outside of a shape. Imagine you wanted to wrap this entire pyramid in wrapping paper without any overlaps. How much paper do you need? The absolute best way to figure this out is to unfold the 3D shape into a flat 2D shape, which we called a net. Think of it like taking a cardboard box, cutting down the edges, and laying it completely flat on the floor. When we unfold our pyramid, look at what we get. We get one square in the middle and 4 triangles attached to the sides. That's it. Finding the surface area just means finding the area of these 5 flat shapes and adding them all together. No scary 3D math required. Let's start with the easiest part, the square base. We can see the bottom edge of the pyramid is 4 centimeters. Since it's a square, all 4 sides of the base are 4 centimeters. To find the area of a square, you just multiply the side by the side. So 4 times 4 gives us 16. The area of the base is 16 square centimeters. Boom! One piece of the puzzle is done. Now, let's tackle those 4 triangles. Because this is a right square pyramid, all 4 of these triangles are exactly identical. If you find the area of one, we just multiply it by 4. But here is the number one trap that students fall into on tests. Pay close attention to this. There are 2 different heights in a pyramid. There is a true height, which goes straight down from the top point to the inside center of the floor, like dropping a rock down a chimney. And then there is a slant height, which slides right down the outside face of the pyramid. For surface area, because we are dealing with the outside flat triangles, we always use the slant height. Looking at our problem, the arrow points right down the middle of the outside triangle, labeled 9 centimeters. That is our slant height, which perfectly becomes the regular height of our flat 2D triangle. The base of that triangle is 4 centimeters. The formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 times the base times the height. So we plug our numbers in. 1/2 times 4 times 9. Half of 4 is 2, and 2 times 9 is 18. So the area of one triangle is 18 square centimeters. But remember, we have 4 identical triangular faces. So we take that 18 and multiply it by 4. 18 times 2 is 36, and 36 times 2 is 72. Our total lateral area, which is just a fancy math word for the area of the sides, is 72 square centimeters. We are at the finish line. We have the area of the square base, which is 16 square centimeters, and we have the total area of the 4 triangular sides, which is 72. to find the total surface area of the whole pyramid, we just add them together. 16 plus 72 equals 88. Since we are talking about area, our final units are centimeters squared. So our final answer is 88 square centimeters. Let's do a super quick recap. When they hit you with a surface area problem, don't panic. Unfold the 3D shape in your mind or sketch it out on a paper. Find the area of the base. Find the area of the triangular sides, making absolutely sure you use the slant height and not the inside height. Then just add them all up. Pro tip for your next exam. Whenever you see surface area and pyramid, physically draw the net. It takes 3 seconds and instantly stops you from making a silly formula mistake. You guys have got this. Math is just breaking big problems into smaller, easier pieces. Keep practicing, and I will see you in the next video.